Hey, what's up? It's Y, the team captain of the CMU Rodeo team and your host for this show.
And I'm Brandon Edwards, head coach of the rodeo team and your co-host. Our fall season is officially over, and it's a whirlwind that happens right 5 weeks in a row. We've had the opportunity to recap every single rodeo individually, but we figured after watching all season long, you would be on your seat wanting to know where the Mavs are sitting on the leaderboard in total after the 5 rodeos. Are they on top? Are they on the bottom? How are they sitting going into the spring? And so we decided to put an episode together so you have all those answers.
In this show, we've brought you the most exciting moments from the arena that kept fans on the edge of their seats all season long. But this episode looks a little different. We're going to tell you which of our Mavs ended up in the top 15 of the standings. Saddle up and let's dive into the wildest rides of the 2025 fall season in the Rocky Mountain region. This is Rodeo Recorded. Thanks again for joining us. I'm Wiley Mitchell.
And I'm Brandon Edwards. Let's dive into the overview of our season.
In the breakaway roping, we have 3 Mavs sitting at the top 15. At the end of the fall season, Justice Jones is sitting in 5th with 150 points. Neck and neck, we have freshman Emily Branham sitting in 8th with 140 points, and Michaela Ward is right on her tail in 9th with 130 points. At the top is USUE's Sadie Davis with 240 points.
Now in the team roping, we have Ralston Destiny and his Snow College partner, Thomas Lauder, in 8th place, sitting in with 90 points, but our freshman boys of Cole Luttrell and Dylan Norby are also sitting in 11th with 50 points apiece. And to represent the ladies, we have Haley Stroud and Josie Fitzsimmons sitting at 13th, but at the top of the standings altogether with 775 points so far on the season is the SUU team of the brothers, Blake and TJ Bowler.
It's time to talk goat tying. And here's where our Mavs shine. There are 5 ladies sitting in the top within the top 15. Justice Jones ended the season in 2nd place with 355 points. Even after a traumatic incident that made her sit out the last 2 rodeos, freshman Kylie Ann Barron still ended the fall season in 5th place with 280 points. And if I was a betting woman, I would put my money on her to come in strong in the spring. Sitting in 11th place, we have Mackenzie Crockett. In 14th, Michaela Ward. And right on the bubble at 15th is Morgan McGuire. Personally, I think it's pretty cool we have 4 freshmen in there. Plus, putting the super and super senior, Justice Jones, is in a knife fight at the race for the top.
Now we have 3 Mavs in the top 15 of the barrel racing. Mackenzie Crockett ended the season in 11th, Jessie Poloni in 12th, and in 14th, Kaylin Beauvais. Now at the top of the leaderboard is a battle of the Sadies. Sadie Davis of Utah State University Eastern winning with 355 points, and just below her is UVU's Sadie Mendenhall, also with 350 points.
Now those ladies are just 5 points apart. It's going to
Yeah.
be a close one. So to wrap up this season, let's take a look at the short go photo. Now, these 3 talented Mavs qualified for the short go in every single rodeo. And I want to say a special congratulations to 5th year Justice Jones, senior Ralston Destiny, and freshman Mackenzie Crockett for this amazing achievement.
Now as a team, the Lady Mavs are right now sitting in 3rd place with 915 points, while the College of Southern Idaho is at the top of that leaderboard with 1,430. Our men's team has a collective 445, which is pretty impressive since actually this year we only have 4 men on our points team. In the all-around race, there are already 4 ladies on the board who've qualified in to be all-around eligible, and amongst them right now, sitting 3rd, is our very own Justice Jones.
Yeah, so that's kind of a wrap on the season, where everybody's at and all the individual events. It has definitely been a whirlwind of the season. The fall is always crazy because we go back to back. Like the spring, it's a little bit more spread out. We have a little bit more time. But in the fall, it's like we get to school and we jump right in and we're just thrown into the wolves. So I think there's a lot that we could talk about on our highs and our lows of the season. But what are some standouts for you?
You know, for me, as you talk about that whirlwind happening, every season we always watch a really specific dynamic almost in our practices of burnout that could potentially happen really, really quick. As everybody comes in going 100 miles an hour, they're very excited to be at school, especially when you look at the freshmen. And this year, I think we had a lot of them that really had some wisdom about how they trained and how they kept going. and are still going. Like they're still continuing on. We've still got some big momentum, and I think are really actually setting themselves up for success on a bigger level going into the next season.
I agree with that. And I think you said the freshmen. That's been a huge part for me that I have been so proud to see. I mean, these kids are coming in here and they want to show up to practice every day. I mean, yeah, you have a few that have dropped off, sure, but like overall, I'm just really excited to see the enthusiasm that we have, the competitive level. I mean, they don't just want to be there, but they're there to win. Like, they have put on their Maverick vest and shine.
Yeah, commit to the process and make sure it happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I got to talk to you because I know it's not like the best thing to go into the positive, but you kind of going through this season, we had to talk about it a little bit, and I wanted to put it on camera. So talk about Gus. Talk about the fact that like your sophomore season was one for the record books and everything that could have possibly happened that actually started out bad and then ended up pretty epically awesome. And then now to kind of have to go to the space where we don't have him anymore.
It's been a super hard adjustment. So I was really fortunate my freshman year to come in. I had an amazing horse named Jack, and we were able to win the region that year. And it was just super cool to come in as a freshman and kind of, I feel like everybody kind of has to learn where their place is. You don't really know what to expect when you're coming from high school rodeo and adjusting to college. You know what you did in high school, but trying to learn who you are and where you're going to compete in college. So I was really fortunate to have Jack, and we had a lot of success. And then he went down my sophomore year, and Gus was able to step up and take the reins. I mean, he had an incredible season. We made several short rounds, and were able to win the region and the horse of the year my sophomore year. So over the summer, he passed away. And this season has been really hard for me because I'm a senior now. So you've got that like the last, oh, you have to go out and do good. This is it. This is your last time on college rodeo. You have that pressure anyway. But now I feel like it's kind of unfair because I'm putting that pressure onto my 5-year-old who's not seasoned. He's in the process of getting seasoned right now. It's definitely been a challenge for me this season, but it's also taught me a lot on how to be okay and accept the small wins instead of just the belt buckle type wins.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about that, and so I know that that's been an ongoing process for you.
Yeah, I definitely miss Gus. It's been a different change. I feel like I know there's a lot of new freshmen on our team, but as a whole, I feel like our whole team misses him a little bit. It's definitely been a shift without him there.
Very much. Yeah.
Okay, well, excellent coaching job this season. I think we did pretty well.
Yeah, I think we've got a lot of students in that I think are ready for next season already, and we'll just kind of keep that momentum going over the fall and over the winter.
Perfect. Well, that's a wrap for this season of Rodeo Recorded. Thanks for joining us as we relive the highs and the lows of the arena all season long. And don't forget to tune in next season when we start back up in the spring. I'm your host, Wiley Mitchell.
And I'm your co-host, Brandon Edwards.
And if you enjoyed watching this week, why stop now? We'll see you in March for the next season of Rodeo Recorded.